No one can bribe me. These words echoed through the courtroom, spoken by the once revered Hidalgo County Sheriff, Brig Marmolejo. Marmolejo was a man of the people, embodying both the sunny disposition and the murky soul of the Rio Grande Valley. He never carried a gun, yet criminals would turn themselves in at his doorstep, a testament to his formidable mystique. Winning elections by the greatest majorities, he never solicited campaign funds, claiming, "People always phone me, wanting to give me money." Rumors swirled about his network of spies and enemies found face down in the Rio Grande, but the valley residents seemed unbothered. However, the unthinkable was being suggested in Laredo's federal courthouse on July 25, 1994. That Marmolejo could be bought by drug-dealing inmates. Marmolejo had won office in 1976 with a pledge to enforce the law equally and without favor, a rare valley official who seemed capable of honesty. But by this summer, he had joined the ranks of valley public figures accused of federal crimes. In April, his chief deputy pleaded guilty to selling confidential police information, and other local officials were caught in drug-related charges. On July 27, Marmolejo was found guilty of 8 counts of bribery, money laundering, and racketeering. The implications of his demise were grim, with many supporters choosing to believe his conspiracy theories rather than face the valley's pressures. IRS Special Agent John Trevino remarked, "The temptations must have been unbelievable," hinting at the relentless offers Marmolejo faced. This was not just one sheriff's story, it was the ageless parable of the Rio Grande Valley, a land of lush deception and empty promises. The valley's promise of a better life was an illusion, with high unemployment rates and a history of smuggling and criminal conduct. The Rio Grande, a smuggler's paradise, had seen Confederate cotton, guns, and tequileros bootlegged wares cross its waters. Today, more than half of the Mexican marijuana smuggled into the U.S. enters through Texas's 4 southernmost counties. The marijuana is brought across the river on rafts and inner tubes, warehoused in produce sheds, and driven to points north and east. The money flows back to Mexico, laundered in currency exchange offices and deposited in Mexican bank accounts. The allure of drug smuggling is powerful, with economic deprivation blanketing the landscape and drug dealers as role models. Local officials, of modest means, face the temptation of easy money from smugglers, turning a cheek or waving a hand for a bribe. Marmolejo, once a knight in shining armor, had become a shadow of his former self, presiding over the state's most drug-infested county. Federal inmates knew that special treatment could be arranged at the Hidalgo County Jail for the right price. Marmolejo personally met with families of inmates, currying favor with constituents and benefiting from political contributions. Homero Beltran, a major marijuana exporter, enjoyed private visits and conjugal meetings in Marmolejo's office. Beltran's ledger detailed payments to Marmolejo, corresponding precisely with federal records, revealing the sheriff's corruption. Marmolejo's accommodating ways reached new heights when he helped sell a produce shed for Beltran, pocketing a cut of the down payment. Federal agents received a tip about the produce shed sale, leading to Beltran's cooperation and Marmolejo's eventual downfall. Guardado, Beltran's intermediary, wore a wire and recorded Marmolejo accepting bribes, sealing the sheriff's fate. Marmolejo was indicted on 8 counts, and a raid of his property revealed farm equipment belonging to a drug trafficker. The trial was a dramatic spectacle, with Marmolejo's testimony a tangle of contradictions and nonsense. The jury took 5 hours to find Marmolejo guilty, a stark reminder of the valley's tortured ethics and the allure of easy money. As new players in the drug trade emerge, the old smugglers remain symbols that justice does not come easily in the Rio Grande Valley. We're still the same.